Hello everyone, it's POWellz here, and today I have the 11th episode of my Annihilation series for you. Today we have a gameplay using the AK-74U in a domination ground war on district. And basically here I have a very good game, nice and attacking gameplay using this gun, showing what this gun is fully capable of in a game situation where there's a lot of attacking to be done and a lot of capturing flags and pushing on at the other team. And you can see here how I use the gun in this game to my advantage. So the AK-74U, we've already done the AK-47 in one of the first few episodes. The AK-74U is a refined version of the AK-47, or better known as the AKM as well. The gun was first used in like 1970s, and it shares like pretty much 50% of the same parts as the AK-47 does. This is just a little bit of information I was like searching up on earlier, just because I was interested and intrigued to see what the differences were. But basically, this gun is better at a shorter range than the AK-47. The clip comes out a lot faster. It's got a bit of a faster emptying of the clip than the AK-47 as well. It's got a very good good pace to the gun. I don't know how to really explain it, but like when you shoot, like you really get a good vibe about the gun, as if you can feel some intent with it. I've really enjoyed using this gun. I think this was like one of the first few games I used with it. Absolutely felt like I was just tearing shit out with it. And I've also got like a clip with it from my montage as well, just using it from like the first few games, which is really enjoyable to do, just to hop on, use a different gun and then get a clip with it, which is nice. And I definitely do prefer it to the AK-47. I used to love the AK-47, and I don't think this gun was much used until like people started seeing it used in Pro Mod a bit and stuff like that, and seeing what it was capable of. Like, I think the problem was when people first played Call of Duty 4, they weren't up to speed of it, obviously, because it was just the first time they played it. But once people started using like sniper rifles and then getting into their own sort of stride with their gameplay, they wanted to pick up more and play at a faster pace. And this gun is an ideal gun to move on to once you've started to pick up the game better. Because once I come back to start using this, like, I just found it so easy. But some people that may pick up this gun might find it a bit too reactive for them, may find it a bit hard to control. But I play with 7 sensitivity, not too high, not too low. It says high on the options, but it's not too high. And it works really well with the 7 sensitivity that I've got. And as you can see in this gameplay, I do get some good stuff. And I'm in control of the gun, using it well, and it's to my advantage, which is nice. Basically, as I said, I apologise for not being able to get a few of these gameplays out lately. I've just been very, very busy. Just had a few stressful things going on in life and that, but that's just shit, day-to-day shit. I'm not going to go on and moan about it. But also what I'm going to talk about is where I have been a little bit stressed lately. I want to talk about stress and the way it affects people, and the way it affects people on Xbox as well, and just in life in general, but I'll focus a little bit more on Xbox. So basically, like, I was sitting there playing the other day and I thought, like, I was starting to get a bit pissed off. And I think it was after that Chinatown game that I posted up, where I was finding it quite hard to play with my teammates and sort of just get along with the game, and I was getting frustrated too easy, basically. But I think like people need to learn to just chill, because if you don't chill out, like, things are not going to get any better for you. And basically, like, after that game I took a few games out, I chilled out, went and got a drink, done a few bits, and come back and then smashed it and played a few games and had some really good games on there. But I think like stress is one of those things that people just don't know how to control half the time. And it's also a thing with anger as well. Like, I think you need to take yourself out of situations, or trying to approach things in a different way, especially like when you're playing Call of Duty. Like sniper lobbies, for example, people used to always run to the same spots, and people used to complain when they kept dying. So people would never mix up and change the way they do something to try and surprise the other team, because if you're just going to be playing the way that you've been playing for the whole game, the other team are going to know exactly where you're going to go. So there's easy ways of dealing with frustration and anger, especially within life. If you take that into life problems, say you're having a problem with someone in your family, and you just can't stand to be around them at the time, you take yourself out of the situation. You don't keep yourself aggravated and rowing with that person. You take time away from them, or you go out and do something to help yourself just relax. And I think like a lot of people on Xbox seem to be stressed out like mega. And I think just in life as well, like I'm quite I've been driving now for about a year and 4 months. I think about a year and 4 months, and I enjoy driving. I think I'm quite a good driver. I don't want to sound too cocky, but I believe I'm a pretty confident driver. But I do run into, like in rush hour, like either 9 in the morning or 5 in the afternoon, I'll run into people that are rushing, hence the term rush hour, to get to places, to be places for certain times, to get home. And people will drive like idiots, and people will piss you off. Sorry, I got a yawn. Right. Yeah, people basically will piss you off. That's something you've just got to deal with, basically. And I deal with it quite well on the roads. Like, I have people in my car sometimes, and when someone pulls out in front of me, they'll go to push the horn, and I'll be like, no, just leave it, chill. Like, because where is getting back angry at that person going to get you? It's going to get you nowhere. First of all, they're going to get even more angry, you're going to get pissed off, you're going to end up doing something that you regret. So, all in all, if you just relax, stay calm. I know it's even hard for people in like the heat of situations, but if you start to think differently about how you approach things, then it can become a lot easier for you to fucking go. I've got to work in a few hours and I'm really tired. Well, basically, if you approach things in a different light and start to look at things differently and take things a little less seriously, then I think things can change for you. If that's a good way to put it. I don't know. But yeah, I felt like I wanted to touch on this because I've heard a lot of people, especially on YouTube as well, like just angry, and they're ready to just unleash their horrible comments and horrible vibe to everyone, which is not cool. Like, so if anyone's watching this through on this video, then you know, just tell me what you think, because I think there's a lot of people that are maybe, I don't know whether they're bored with their lives or pissed off, or they just want to take their anger out on someone else. But like, the whole hating on YouTube's become ridiculous. Like, what people have to do is appreciate the time and effort that people put into making these videos, especially people that have been doing it for a long time, or people that you can clearly see it put effort into it, and appreciate the effort they put in, and just give a bit of constructive criticism. If you don't think it's like what it could be, give constructive criticism. Don't nail someone down to the ground about it. That's all I've really got to say on that. But basically, I don't know whether I said about a few editor problems. I haven't basically got an editor at the moment, and I don't want to ask someone again because I don't really want to be let down, in all honesty. So I've started editing halfway through, and it's looking good. I've put some of my World at War clips in as well. The editing is nothing amazing, but I try to sync it the best I can, and I just want to get this montage out before Modern Warfare 3 comes out. So I'm quite excited because I have got some nice clips in there, and I want to see people, how they react to it and what they think of it, which is cool. So basically, I really want to clean up this Annihilation series. I've got a few games to put up, and I will try and get one up every day this week if I can. During the day I'll try and still fucking yawning. Okay, So during the days I will try to get up as many commentaries as I can, and I'll try and get them uploaded for you guys at a good time, so it's good for all UK and American viewers and whoever else, Spanish, French, German, Dutch, the rest of you all, to watch when you can. As you can see, we've got 2 bases controlling here, and I've had a good time running around A, absolutely spraying the shit out of them. Also, just let me know your comments on this gun, like what you think of it as well, because it's a nasty gun to use, like it is deadly. So yeah, that is it. That is basically all I have to say for today's episode. The game's just finishing up now. We're on like 194 points too, and oh, my phone's ringing. My phone is ringing. And it's my boss, so I'm going to ignore him, because that means that he'll probably need to go in early, so I'm going to ignore that. And I've got a really trendy Nokia ringtone. And yeah, now I've turned around and the game has finished. So yeah, that's a bit random, but yeah. Like, favourite, enjoy it, blah blah blah, peace out, blah blah blah.